Hi everyone, welcome back to Cozy Rustic. Today we are turning simple thrifted finds into curated vintage winter decor that feels warm, timeless, and full of story. If you love soft candlelight, weathered wood, and nostalgic pieces with real character, you are in the right place. Grab a cozy drink and let's style together. Nothing says curated winter charm like a stack of thrifted ironstone with a few chips and years of character. I like building height with plates and bowls, then softening the look with cedar sprigs tucked right on top, as if they were gathered from a snowy walk. The creamy whites feel calm and timeless, while the greenery adds life. This simple shelf moment instantly makes the room feel collected, cozy, and quietly festive. A vintage Transferware pitcher is an easy winter hero, especially when it comes from the thrift store. Fill it with evergreen branches, a few pine cones, and maybe one taller stem for movement. The deep blue pattern adds a classic, old-world mood that balances rustic wood tones beautifully. Placed on a table or sideboard, it feels effortless and seasonal without screaming holiday. It is the kind of decor that can stay up all winter long. Small thrifted finds can make the biggest impact when styled with intention. A tiny ironstone creamer looks adorable next to a mini flocked tree, especially when both sit on a weathered crate. The crate adds height and structure, while the tree brings playful winter softness. This kind of styling feels like a little story, like it has always belonged there. It is perfect for corners, shelves, or any spot that needs a subtle seasonal lift. A thrifted barn print instantly sets a rustic tone, and I like to build around it instead of hanging it right away. Lean it against the wall, then add wooden cheese boxes in front as natural risers. Fill those boxes with Bottlebrush trees for a winter forest vibe that feels vintage and collected. The mix of worn wood, muted art, and soft green shapes creates depth. It looks curated, but it stays relaxed and homey. Winter decor can be as simple as bringing out the right textiles. Thrifted quilts and Afghans add warmth, pattern, and that lived-in feeling a cozy rustic home needs. I like to layer them over chair backs so the room feels ready for slow evenings. Add one nostalgic accent, like a vintage holiday record, and suddenly the scene feels personal. It is less about perfection and more about comfort, memories, and gentle winter charm. A tiny village display feels magical in winter, especially when it is made from thrifted pieces. Putz houses look charming grouped together, and placing them on a hobnail glass dish gives the whole scene sparkle and texture. Add faux snow around the houses to create a soft landscape, and keep the palette calm so it feels curated. This is a perfect tabletop moment that brings whimsy without clutter. It feels like childhood winter memories in a refined way. A cloche instantly turns simple greenery into something special. Place a preserved boxwood topiary inside, and it becomes a quiet winter statement that feels both vintage and elevated. The glass dome adds shine and structure, while the soft green keeps the look fresh against neutral winter tones. I love how this decor feels timeless, like it could belong in any decade. Styled on a riser or stack of books, it creates a focal point that stays subtle and soothing. Thrifted tins are perfect for winter because they bring patina, typography, and nostalgic color in small doses. I like stacking them on wooden crates to create height and a collected look, then filling openings with white berries for a snowy accent. The contrast of metal and wood feels rustic, while the berries make it seasonal without being overly holiday. This setup works on a console, shelf, or kitchen counter. It looks curated, practical, and full of texture. Winter decorating feels best when it is layered with different textures you can almost feel through the screen. A swirled milk glass dish is a beautiful thrifted base, especially when filled with cedar stems for a simple, natural touch. Nearby, add a velvet pillow in a muted tone to bring softness and depth. The milk glass reflects light gently, while velvet absorbs it, creating a cozy balance. This vignette reads calm, curated, and quietly luxurious in a rustic way. A winter wall moment can be simple and still feel magical. Weathered metal frames with winter imagery add a vintage, slightly industrial touch that fits rustic decor beautifully. Below them, stack thrifted jars filled with fairy lights for a warm glow that feels like snowlight indoors. The glass catches reflections, The lights add sparkle, and the aged frames add structure. Together, it creates a cozy focal area that feels festive but also works well beyond the holidays. A faded red metal jug brings instant warmth into a winter palette, especially when surrounded by thrifted linens and lace. I like to layer doilies and vintage cloths on the table first, then set the jug in the center filled with pine boughs. The greenery adds movement and that fresh winter scent vibe, even if it is faux. The red feels classic and nostalgic, like an old farmhouse holiday. It is simple, bold, and very cozy. Thrifted glass hurricanes are one of the easiest ways to make winter decor look elevated. Group them together at different heights, then add flameless candles for safe, consistent glow. At the base, tuck in greenery clippings or pine pieces to soften the glass and add seasonal texture. The light bounces around beautifully and feels instantly cozy in the evening. This kind of arrangement works on a dining table, mantle, or entry console, and it stays stylish all season. Ironstone pitchers make such beautiful winter vessels because their creamy tone keeps the palette calm and curated. Add small flocked trees inside, and suddenly you have a thrifted centerpiece that looks like a snowy forest in miniature. I like to flank the pitchers with wooden boxes to anchor the scene and add rustic weight. The contrast of soft flocking, smooth ceramic, and rough wood creates depth. It feels festive without being loud, and it works in almost any room. A ladder shelf is perfect for winter styling because it naturally creates layers. Drape thrifted crochet throws across the rungs so the texture feels handmade and comforting. Then add a few vintage Santa figurines spaced out, like little found treasures rather than a full collection. The key is leaving breathing room so it feels curated, not crowded. This setup brings that folksy winter warmth that fits a cozy rustic home. It looks personal, nostalgic, and charmingly imperfect. Sometimes the simplest decor is just a beautiful bowl filled with sparkle. Vintage, shiny, bright ornaments bring instant nostalgia with their glossy finishes and classic colors. When you place them in a milk glass bowl, the whites help the ornaments pop while still keeping the overall mood soft and wintry. Add a ring of pine needles around the base for a natural frame. This creates a quick, thrift-friendly centerpiece that looks curated, timeless, and full of holiday memory. Winter styling feels complete when it includes both softness and structure. Start with a base of rustic blankets layered on a bench or console surface to create warmth and depth. Then add hobnail vases filled with white twigs that look like frosted branches. The twigs bring height and that crisp winter feel, while the blankets keep everything grounded and cozy. This combination is minimal but impactful. It looks curated, calm, and perfect for a rustic home that loves texture. A row of thrifted creamers makes a charming winter display, especially when each one holds a tiny bottlebrush tree. The repeated shapes feel curated and intentional, while small differences in the creamers keep the look interesting. Add a vintage barn picture along the edge or behind the display to reinforce the rustic story. This is a gentle, cozy shelf moment that feels collected over time. It is simple, affordable, and easy to refresh throughout the winter season. That is the beauty of thrifted vintage winter decor. A few well-chosen pieces, layered textures, and warm light can make your home feel instantly calmer and more inviting. From ironstone and milk glass to greenery, tins, and little nostalgic accents, it is all about creating a collected look that still feels effortless. If you enjoyed this cozy styling, please like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments your favorite thrifted winter find.